This is a piece called The 12 Terrors of Christmas by John Updike. And it really examines 12 Christmas traditions with kind of a creepy and definitely a critical eye.
Santa, the man. Loose-fitting nylon beard, kind of a fake optical twinkle, cheap red suit. Funny rummy smell when you sit on his lap. If he's such a big shot, why is he drawing unemployment for 11 months out of the year? Something scary and off-key about him. Kind of like one of those Stephen King clowns.
Number 2, Santa, the concept. Why would anybody halfway normal want to live at the North Pole on a bunch of shifting ice floes? Or stay up all night flying around the sky, distributing presents to children of doubtful deservingness? There is a point where altruism becomes sick, or else a sinister cover-up for an international scam. A man of no plausible address, with no apparent source for his considerable wealth, comes down a chimney after midnight while decent law-abiding citizens are snug in their bed. Is this not, at the least, cause for alarm?
Number 3, Santa's helplessness. Again, what is really going on? Why do these purported elves submit to sweatshop conditions in what must be one of the gloomiest climates in the world, unless they're getting something out of it at our expense? Underclass masochism one day, bloody rebellion the next. The rat-a-tat-tat of hammers may be just the beginning.
Number 4, O Tannenbaum. Suppose the tree topples over under its weight of explosive baubles. Suppose it harbors wood borers that will migrate to the furniture. There is something ghastly about a tree. Its look of many-limbed paralysis, its shaggy and conscienceless aplomb, encountered in the open, let alone in the living room. At night, you can hear it rustling and drinking from the bucket.
Number 5, tiny reindeer. Hooves that cut through roof shingles like linoleum knives. Antlers like 100 dead branches. Unstable flight patterns suggesting dry leaves before a wild hurricane fly. Fur possibly laden with disease-bearing ticks.
Number 6, electrocution. It's not just the frayed strings of lights anymore, or the corroded transformer of the plucky little Lionel train. It's all those battery packs, those electronic games, the Wii, the Xbox, those robots a-sizzle with artificial intelligence. Even the tinsel tingles.
Number 7, the carols. They boom and chime from vaulted ceilings of supermarkets and discount stores. And yet the spirits keep sinking. Have our hearts grown so terribly heavy since childhood? What has happened to us? Why don't they ever play our favorites? What were our favorites? Tum-tum-tum, angels on high, something, something, sky.
The TV specials. Was Charlie Brown's voice always so plaintive and grating? Did Bing Crosby always have that little pot belly and walk with his toes out? Wasn't that Grinch a card? Is Rosemary Clooney still alive? Isn't there something else on, like wrestling?
Number 9, the fear of not giving enough. Yeah, leads to dizziness in shopping malls, foot fractures on speeded up escalators, thumb and wrist sprain in the course of package manipulation. Eye and facial injuries in carton-crowded buses, and fluttering sensations of disorientation. Oh, and imminent impoverishment.
Fear of not getting enough leads to anxious scanning of UPS deliveries and to an identity crisis on Christmas morning, as the piles of rumpled wrapping paper and emptied boxes mount higher around every chair but your own. 3 dull neckties and a pair of flannel-lined work gloves? Is this really how they see you?
Number 11, fear of returns. The embarrassments, the unseemly haggling, the lost receipts, the allegations of damaged goods, the humiliating descent into mercantilism's boiler room.
Number 12, the dark. How early it comes now. How creepy and green in the gills everybody looks, scrabbling along in drab winter wraps by the phosphorus light of department store windows full of styrofoam snow, mock-ups of a factitious 1890, and beige mannequins posed with a false jauntiness in plaid bathrobes. Is this hell, or just an upturn in consumer confidence?